After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth.
Please show us why the witness had to open his locker.
Ah,
Because he had to put the glove in there, which is presumably this one. Yeah.
uh-huh.
No. Well, what do you have to say to that? That I'm a stupid doo-doo head?
Alright, partner. You really want to know the reason I had to open my locker? Oh, he just admitted it.
Why?
So I could stuff you in there.
I don't think I'd fit. Huh?
I'm sure the world would be a better place with you sent off to the boneyard. Dang.
Okay, he's on a witness stand and he just said that he wished I was dead. Can someone do something, please?
Unfortunately, unsolved cases can't be stored in the evidence room.
Now I have an unsolved case. Or slash rare insults. Something went excuse me, something went wrong in that evidence room. That's why Marshall had to open his locker. The unexpected event itself is the reason. Should I just present Meekins then? I better have another crack at this.
But just take Meekins out of your pocket.
Sir, I can't breathe in here, sir!
Shut it.
This guy right here. This motherfucker
This
got
motherfucker.
beans. Well, what do you have to say? God damn it. Put away the white cloth. So maybe we should look out for white cloth. I don't know where we find that. Other than, you know...
The place we already presented.
Maybe he used a... Maybe it's not the glove at all. Maybe it's a white cloth that was used to wipe up this bloodstain. That could be something.
Oop.
Yeah! Oh my god, that was a shot in the dark. Let's go. Let's
Hey,
go.
nicely done, dude. That was incredible.
Thank you. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know though I don't know to what end yet.
Yet?
Because you haven't told me.
Yet.
However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. Soiled it!
Soiled it. a bloody white coat.
You couldn't just walk out like that. So you had to count your locker, innit, bruv?
Not bad, partner.
Not bad, mate.
Not bad, bruv. Now then, Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth? Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth.
What did I do?
2 years ago.
Oh, backstory.
If you were only half as persistent then as you are today, we wouldn't have to be here. We all wouldn't have to be here now, would we?
Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it.
All right. It seems the time has come. And so have I.
Just call me the time, because I have come.
I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. Like what exactly? I stole the detective's id and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out. And managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera.
He's just straight up admitting it, alright then.
There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15.
So then where do we go from here?
So the supposed victim was really you. But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room.
Mm-hmm.
If no one was murdered, then how could that be? Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand.
Yeah, but did it bleed that much to leave that much behind?
I guess so. My guess is he's the donor.
It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Officer Meekins, thank you for super chatting 5 pints of blood. Alright, let it die. Hold it! Why'd you have to go and let it die? When you say it, you mean...
Do you even have to ask, partner?
The SL9 incident.
2 years have passed since that case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transferal that day. Not if I have anything to do with it. Well, do you? That incident's not over.
But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room?
When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine.
But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Wasn't it LANA? Why does he care so much about it?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
That day was my last chance. That's why
That's why you did that. So hold on, let me take a look at... Does this say anything? Yeah, all it says there is just the Joe Dark killings. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It was at this moment he knew. He messed up.
Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman?
If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transferal...
No, so it was good. It was Goodman who was in charge of it. That was a fucking stupid question.
Oh.
Imagine him dressing up like Lana.
I don't think he'd find a wig that handy. I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So, you did it to fool the security camera. And the detective's ID card? I stole that the morning of the incident.
So that really was why Goodman started filing out that lost item report.
Mm-hmm.
It's all... Oh yeah, it's all come together. Finally.
Oh yeah. I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's office parking lot. Oh.
Ah, so that explains how that ended
why
up
we
there.
Found it there.
Finally, I was wondering because that's like one of the main things that didn't quite click, and now it's clicked. The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall.
So essentially, you managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. What do you mean, partner?
What do you mean, partner?
I mean the fingerprint-activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints.
Don't underestimate me.
Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself.
But he could, because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall. God, this is getting complicated. Wasn't expecting Meekins, I knocked him out. Knocked him the fuck out! You pulled a knife on Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off. But next time I would suggest a steering wheel.
Let's just say I was a little surprised. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time.
Officer Meekins certainly is a one-in-a-million type of person.
Sir!
10 hours of silence, occasionally broken up by Officer Meekins saying, "Sir."
Well, I know what my next video is going to be.
If you can do that on Share Factory.
It may just need to be 1 hour.
I can't wait for that.
Mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID.
Is what?
His D.
Oh.
His id.
I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year.
There it is. When did Edgeworth become an influencer?
Anyway, he threw up. He threw himself at me, and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out that way. With me knocking him up, knocking him out, and everything.
Sir, there's a reason they call me the ultimate power bottom, sir.
I forgot that was the joke with Meekins.
By the way, what happened to your knife?
Oh, you mean this one? The one that I've been using this whole time?
I don't know what to say.
So you knocked Officer Meekins out and...
Testimony.
Yeah, more pressing. Managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be on camera. So you did your research beforehand. All premeditated, brother.
Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there.
So it wasn't the glove that was in the locker, it was the coat. Got it. What was Officer Meekins doing during this time?
What else? He was sleeping like a baby.
So what you're saying is, on that day...
I'm gonna let you finish.
But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place.
What are you, blind?
Who said that?
The the victim shown on that tape is me. And I'm not dead yet, partner.
We can change that.
That can be arranged. So, you stole the evidence from the locker. Actually, no, I didn't.
Oh.
Why not?
Why didn't you commit the crime?
When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone.
Oh, well, that's a development.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, where is that evidence?
It's still missing, Your Honor.
Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Lana. Maybe. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing? You just did, partner.
You just did. Well, may I ask you two things?
You just... God damn it, he's good.
Damn.
Well, can I ask you 4 things?
That's 3. Now, how about question number 4? You just did. Damn!
God, motherfucker, I almost had him.
Damn! Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer.
So does this
You're
mean I can
kind of
ask him
not.
multiple things? And if so, then I'm going to do this.
You kind of don't have that choice on the
No.
witness stand.
Why you do this? Stealing a detective's id, injuring a police officer. This is no small offense.
Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences. It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary.
Wow, a police officer that's actually getting proper punishment for their actions. That does not happen every day.
That's, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rare.
Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution.
Like I said, this isn't your case. This one's mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with.
The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more.
Okay, so there's more now.
Only
Yeah, I'll
you
actually let
can
you say
figure
this
out
one.
bullshit. I can't just forget the SL9 incident. You know why?
No, tell me. But that case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? Yup.
That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room.
Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. One thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence.
I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murders, didn't it?
I don't intend to complain about how it turned out. But there's something that still bothers me. Who's Joe? Something went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about.
What happened? I was asleep.
I don't know. Roll credits. And that's what I'm trying to find out.
Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think his real reason is. Okay. Maybe I should.
Huh?
I had a feeling we'd wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related to in some way to that case. I better take another look at the files. Oh, we haven't actually read the files yet. We should probably
No, we
do that,
haven't.
man.
That would be a fantastic idea.
Mhm.
Okay. Incident number SL9, perpetrator Joe Dark, crime, serial murder, sentence, death. Alright. Victims Edward Jones, Edith Kirby, Jetta Bates, Jason Knight, Rachel Moss,
Neil Marshall. Marshall. Okay, so maybe brother, dad,
Kirby.
someone. Mario. Trial data. Head prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses Lana and Emma Sky. Haha. Interesting. Okay, so before we started the session, I said that I had a theory that Emma was actually lying about her parents dying in a car crash, and that her and Lana's parents were actually victims of the Joe Dark killings, but I guess I can throw that one out the window.
Well,
Executive investigators Damon Gant, Lana Skye, investigators Bruce Goodman, investigators Jake Marshall, and Angel Star. So he has a connection to the thingy, and I am going to bring that up right here. Boom. Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident.
sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner.
Well, I can't help it, it's the quenchiest. I have the SL9 incident file here.
On this single piece of paper.
The name Marshall is mentioned in here. Twice. In a list of murder victims.
Over there!
Neil, Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man?
Neil Marshall?
Oh, all right, fine. I'll get down on one knee. I don't know why you want me to, but there you go.
Neil Marshall. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago.
Hello.
He received the same lousy prosecutor award you got.
The thick plottins.
What? A prosecutor?
He must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award.
Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did.
It was my turn.
Mom said it was my turn on the crime. That's right. He was killed. And the case fell into your hands.
But what's his relation to you?
Oh,
First
hello,
time seeing him
Harry.
without a hat, yeah.
He was my brother. He was investigating the murders with Damon Gant, the deputy chief of police. The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer.
He looks the type.
Joe Dark. My brother fought Dark and was killed. And that was the first time Dark left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. You arraigned? Never seen that word.
Honestly, I don't think I have either, but here's the definition right here. And now this comment makes more sense.
Oh. The more you know. He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed. At least, according to the public records.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
Here we get a what do you mean counter? My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dark. I knew my brother better than anyone. I would hope no one could have beaten him in a fight. And that's it? And that's your reason for your insane actions?
To find out what really happened to his brother, I mean, that's drive enough, I'd say.
Yeah, I would absolutely say so. There's more to my brother's death than what the records say.
And there's his hair, just magic back into his head. Actually, no. I'd like to think that he took off his hat, was holding it for a while. He dropped it, and then another hat just suddenly popped, grew out of his head instantaneously.
Or there was there was a blue portal on the floor and an orange one on the ceiling.
Yeah, that too. That works.
Just. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me.
Well, At least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime.
That was the last day the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied. Oh. wrong voice of a character I voice. Not satisfied with
interrupted
its
yourself.
resolution. I'm gonna let you finish. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence.
Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled.
Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day. The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department.
So was this planned, or was this just pure coincidence? Yeah. Chance? It's gotta be more than just that. It's also gotta be
So if
community
no one-
chest.
Yeah.
Ooh, a legendary. So if no one was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one.
Which in turn means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor LANA Sky.
Except she hasn't been on the witness stand yet, so no. But wait, there's more. A verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial.
Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today.
But
There's only one but. There's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. It seems to me, this boy's got the draw on you, partner. All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved, no doubt about it. Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is LANA Sky. And the testimony of one Miss Angel Star is completely incontestable. Completely. If you have a response, make it a single word or less.
I will. Fuck. Damn it, that's one word. One word. Save.
I will.
Instead of objection, it's interjection.
I rest my case.
Grammar humor.
It seems this trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt.
Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time. Disproving the alleged murder at the police department. Oh, that was the wrong grammar.
Wrong inflection. Inflection! There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize. That would end up proving Lana guilty.
Now then, the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant.
Let me guess, Emma's gonna burst through the door. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah!
the
Let's
witness
go! Even better.
I was joking earlier about her drop kicking Marshall.
I think that's what happened.
Your Honor, wait!
Emma!
The defense has an objection. A scientific objection. Right?
What do you mean, right?
Mr. Wright,
Oh, that's what you mean, okay.
are you this girl's guardian?
For lack of a better word. Your Honor, in a sense.
Please, Your Honor. All I'm asking is for a minute of your time.
59, 58.
Please hear me out. Let me cook. Mr. Edgeworth, please.
I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3.
It's more than what you gave me. What the hell?
Oh yeah, Edworth.
I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dark killings?
Now that she mentions it, the names of both Sky sisters were in that file.
But that's when that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day, so I knew his fingerprint had nothing to do with the crime. That left only one thing, the other handprint.
You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker?
But no fingerprints were found on it, right?
No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over I ran over there and looked at it again.
Oh yeah? What'd you find? So you did find something. Do tell.
No,
Then what the fuck are you doing here? Huh?
sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all.
I've been lying this whole time. I actually got a 96. Is that all?
Please don't be mad. I'm just a high school student.
And I'm just an attorney.
But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have. If you can't find something wrong with them... Please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional.
I'm just an attorney.
If anyone can save Lana, it's you.
I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me. Me? Oh boy, from a poor family.
Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright. With regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain?
It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Y'all can see this, right? I'm pointing at it. Is there a problem with this?
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, I can't be of more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be...
Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day.
Yes, Your Honor. If ever I've needed to concentrate, it's now. Oh boy.
Lock the fuck in, right?
Who could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Dude, I don't frickin' know, okay? Leave me alone. Stop putting me on the spot here. It's very
I'm just-
uncomfortable.
I just play the game. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. All I'm doing is pressing buttons. Could there be something I'm missing? Yes. I guess. Sure. This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. I guess. Maybe.
The only thing that seems excuse me. The only thing that seems clear is you're grasping, Mr. Wright.
Even though I see it coming, it always makes me laugh.
You've been...
Wait, hold on. Just
You've been staying pretty... gently on those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem?
Yes. This is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing.
missing?
Missing?
You mean something hasn't been drawn on there?
Yes. Something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark.
The jar!
The badger.
Or the badger?
Mm-hmm.
Let us pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time. It's not even on sale. Very well, Mr. Wright.
With all this evidence here, there's got to be something I can use.
The question is, which item can prove something is missing with the floor plans?
I do believe it is your time to shine.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's drunk.
What about that piece of plywood?
The Blue Badger, mascot of the police force. Defender of truth, guardian of proof.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here.
So?
So, watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime.
The blue badger.
Obscuring quite a bit. Well,
Well, what?
it's an underground reservoir, but that's not important right now. That's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot on the locker. I love that sprite so much.
What? So that means... just what exactly does that mean?
It means it can't be done.
What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found on that locker.
Don't look at me, I didn't put it there.
I'm over here now.
Oh yeah, you're
Mr.
right.
Wright, think it through scientifically.
Emma,
On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right?
uh-huh.
After he put it down, it would be impossible to leave a handprint on that locker.
So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in.
Just one moment. Excuse me. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom.
Most unorthodox. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's actually Pidgeotto. But it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice!
But how?
One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time. We're just gonna keep on watching this video for no reason, even though we've seen it like 20 times.
Yep.
Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been... I don't know. It had to have been... Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. What?
What?
What? That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim.
So do I. What? Why am I saying this? The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker.
So then, assuming this murder you purport it really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred.
So am I implying that Goodman wasn't really murdered in the car park? That he was just in the trunk the whole time? That he was driven over? I don't know. This is getting confusing. Like he was actually killed in he was actually killed in the evidence room. He was stuffed in Edgeworth's trunk and then driven to the prosecutor's office parking lot, and then Lana just happened to discover it at the exact same time that this whole debacle with Meekins and Marshall in the evidence room was taking place? Something like that?
Maybe.
Oh, hold on. Hold the phone. Let me take a look at this thing right here. Never mind. I thought that I thought that Goodman's name was on there twice for some reason.
No, it was Meekins' name that was on there twice.
Right, goddamn it. Okay, I thought it was onto something. So let's just see where this goes. When did the first incident occur?
To summarize, the defense claims that prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who was posing as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room.
That's right. The blood mark on the locker proves it.
Very well. Then tell us, when did this first incident occur? As Mr. Edgeworth said, proof must be presented.
Which means there's a lot writing on this. So let's do this again.
Which also means the game must be saved.
Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that.
Now then, will the defense please present its evidence?
It would have to be...
What shows when the first crime took place?
I'm gonna go with my gut. If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required.
An ID card? Oh, the ID card record!
Dude, I'm on a roll right now. Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at...
Let's see here, 4:50 p.m.
How we finally gotta figure out what God was doing there at 4:20.
If the crime took place before that time, then it would be Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, actually, yes.
4:40 p.m.
Have fun.
Miles Edgeworth! Just what have you done?
I done it.
I never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. You knew it was me. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it.
I'm afraid I don't understand either.
It's clear from the luminol test that blood was there. However, when the second crime took place, both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood, because the badger was dancing in front of it.
That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer.
I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood.
Okay, he confessed, book him.
That's it, take him away. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible.
That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room.
Makes me wonder if the 6-7s is Officer Gant.
Maybe.
Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card number remaining. 7777. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 7 7s. So I'm just gonna say 7 7s.
7, 7, 7, 7. Talk about a lucky number.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room?
Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer.
Miles Edgeworth.
That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with 7 7s.
Mr. Edgeworth, please look into this ASAP. Find out.
Really?
Find out whose ID number is 77777777.
That's 1 7 too many, Your Honor.
What, you actually did count them. I thought that you put an 8th one there on accident.
Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least, at present.
What?
Explain yourself, son. The ID number 7777777 belongs to someone with the rank of captain or higher.
Can't.
Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity.
Well, then get it. But that's ridiculous. Just how...
I'm not finished talking, Mr. Wright.
Neither was I. Shut up.
There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority.
If an official charge filed against an executive is accepted.
An official charge.
You're all alike, aren't you?
That's racist.
With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates. I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall. I would appreciate it if you kept your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask a question. Yes? Yes. No, not to you. To her. The defendant sitting over there.
Huh?
Your own little executive.
LANA?
Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course, we've looked up her ID number. And it's not...
77777777.
Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask. All I want to know is one thing about that incident.
The SL9 incident?
Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence?
Is this really the time for this? No, I guess not.
But he just shot the camera.
Hi.
Oh,
Wait, what?
do you
Did we
need
miss
the
something here?
witness to... do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor?
Been a while since I voiced her. I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth.
2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, we...
Occasionally, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did.
Lana.
I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crime with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law.
Defendant, just what are you saying?
How many people are up there right now?
How many witness stands are there? I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, did you really present all the evidence in court? Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did?
Chief Prosecutor, you didn't!
Did she? I don't have to, Officer Marshall.
Why won't you answer him?
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to. In order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Look at my side profile.
It's like she said that directly to Edgeworth.
Yeah.
But Lana!
Even if it involved forging evidence. She just admitted it. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Silence. I'm here now.
I was about to say the same thing. See? That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Whoa.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
No! No! Order!
Oh my, this is a fourth order.
Lana's remarks caused such a stir, the chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day.
What?
That's how it ends? Damn! Alright, what a revelation to
how it
end on.
ends.
Shit me. Okay, next
That's
Saturday
how
can't come
this
soon
session
enough. Oh my, yeah, this is how Shake and Bake ends. Oh my god. Oh, it's another investigation day even. What are we gonna find out that we haven't already found out? This is getting super juicelicious. Oh my gosh.
Seriously, what is happening?
Huh. I'm just at a loss for words. This is getting
No,
super
seriously,
good. Uh-huh.
what?
What are you hiding, Lana? Guess we'll find out next time. Or maybe we won't. I don't fucking know anymore.
Yes, like what? I'm at such a fucking loss for what's going on.
The only thing that seems, excuse me, the only thing that seems